What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a very super duper early predictions for the Super Bowl 57 matchup between the Chiefs and the Eagles. Let's talk about it. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Those two title games yesterday, AFC and NFC title games respectively, were both boring to me. Especially the Niners versus Eagles. Obviously, I turned it off at halftime, and then the Bengals and Chiefs, I turned it off in the second quarter too. I saw the way the game was going. I knew what it was already, so I just turned it off. I woke up to it. It was closer than what I thought it would be between the Chiefs and the Bengals, but I knew that'll be the outcome. I tweeted out before the game started between the Chiefs and the Bengals that I hope the Bengals win because I think their defense was versatile enough to stop the Eagles or to at least limit them a little bit. But the way the Bengals played, nah, nah, nah. I was wrong there. They would have sacked the mess out of Joe Burrow. So yeah, nope, never mind. I take it back. I thought they would have held up a little bit better. I saw the Bills match up versus the Bengals. I know they're missing Von Miller, but they do have some decent pass rushers. And Joe Burrow was getting pressured, but he got sacked like I don't know what last night versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah. So let's get into the real matchup though. Eagles versus Chiefs. How will it turn out? So right now, early betting favorites. If you do bet on the sport, the Eagles are the outright favorite right now, which should be the case. I think the Eagles been the best team in football literally from week one to the last week of the season. I know they had a little hiccups the last couple of weeks with Gardner Minshew starting, but I knew from the get go that wouldn't mean nothing. As long as Hurts was relatively healthy, they'll be fine. He's healthy, so they've been fine throughout the playoffs run. Some people say their playoff run has been pretty easy. I tend to agree, but either way, however it went, honestly, whoever they played, they would have ran through them. I'm not gonna lie to you. And to be honest, the Super Bowl is gonna be boring to me. I really think the Eagles are gonna blow them out. I think it'll be a blowout. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been looking at other places and other people putting out their early predictions. 31-27, 27-24, pretty close matchup. I have it being like probably a two touchdown game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Eagles are gonna run straight through the Chiefs, run straight through them, and that offense is hard to deal with, man. Their O line is elite. Lane Johnson, Kelsey, the other two, like the whole line is pretty solid, right? Hurst is playing fantastic. Should be the MVP. Well, he should have been prior to the injury, but Mahomes probably will end up getting it. Hurst is fantastic. Buku bucks of weapons everywhere, all around him. Devontae Smith, elite. AJ Brown, elite. Dallas Goddard, very good. Close to elite at tight end. You know, Darius Slay, Bradbury, like bro, Hassan Reddick, elite. What you gonna do? I don't see it. So it boils down to this, really, to me, honestly. Can the Chiefs defense stop the Eagles run game? Because the thing that stop the Eagles, that make them one dimensional, and that's really to make Hurts pass. And Hurts been a heck of a passer all season. Hasn't made too many mistakes passing the ball, but that's probably the weakness of the Eagles team. If you let them get going on the ground, they're gonna beat you on. They're gonna beat you on the ground and beat you through the air also. Play action, or just regular plays, just regular drop back passes. Because you're gonna fight. You're gonna bite for that run via option or a play action pass. You're gonna bite for that run, and he'll pass it deep down your defense to Smith, to Brown, to Goddard, to Quez Watkins, to what's the other dude name? Zach Pascal. Like, bro, you gotta stop that run game if you're the Chiefs. I don't think that they can, honestly. I think the Eagles are gonna run straight through them, and then once they pack the box or they try to focus on that run a little bit, Hurts gonna kill them through the air. You know. But let's say the Eagles do struggle running the ball and Hurts passes the ball more than what I expect them to. Cool. The question for the Eagles defense is, can they stop Kelsey? That's the main thing. If you can stop Kelsey, if you're the Eagles defense, I think you should be fine. Chauncey Gardner Johnson, one on one with Kelsey, probably won't work. You're gonna need double coverage, bracket coverage. You're gonna know one linebacker solo. No, you can't put Bradbury or Slay on them. So you're gonna have the bracket coverage, double coverage Kelsey all night long. That's tough. You got MVS, you got McCole Hartman, you have a Juju Shooter Smith, Smith Schuster. You have Isaiah Pacheco running back. You have Jared McKinnon. So you got some guys who can also get the ball out from the backfield and also from the other positions. Noah Gray. So you have guys around the Chiefs that can definitely hurt you. But I think the most hurtful piece is Travis Kelsey. So I think the Eagles will eventually, not early on, but eventually, second half adjustments, early third quarter, I think they're going to lock Travis Kelsey up after the first half, and then I think that's going to be where you see the separation at between both teams. Um, First off, I think halftime it'll be pretty close. I think it'll be pretty close at halftime. Maybe Chiefs even winning. But I think the end score, the last quarter or two, well, obviously the last two quarters, but I think the last like third quarter, the very end of the third quarter and the fourth, I think the Eagles are going to take over and really show and prove why they're the best team in the NFL right now. And yeah, I've been saying this from the get go, probably about week 5 or week 6. The Eagles can't be beat. They can't be beat. They're really that good where they shouldn't have been beat this year, barring injury, barring mental lapses, and just bad games and mistakes. The Eagles should have been an undefeated team. They're that good to me. In every aspect of the game, they're pretty solid. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a miracle to me if the Chiefs win this matchup. It'll be a miracle. And like I said, I don't really see it happening. I see people saying it's gonna be close. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I think the fourth quarter, late third, is when you see the Eagles really gonna turn up, separate themselves, and they have so many runners of the ball. Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, Miles Sanders, Jalen Hurts. You got to stop all four guys. You got to stop all four of them. Because even if, let's say, Sanders goes down or Sanders is cold and can't get going, you got Boston Scott. Let's say Boston Scott can't get going. You got Hurts. Hurts can't get going. You got Gainwell. Something's going to break. You can't stop four wide receivers. I mean, four fast running backs. All of them had good speed. All four have good vision. All four can break long runs if you mess up. If you miss a gap, if you miss a tackle, all four of those guys mentioned can break tackles and go long on you. And then once you fall for the play action or the play option, he's gonna go deep. And AJ Brown on the slant. Smith on a post, Smith on a go, Goddard down the middle, Goddard a drag, something else, whatever. It's gonna be a problem. And the Chiefs, it's just too much. The Chiefs can't stop. Nobody can stop it to me. Nobody can. If the Niners can't stop it with their elite defense, I don't see it happening. And they did slow them down a little bit. They did slow them down, but I think they gave up second half once they saw Purdy not coming back. Well, he came back later, but I think with Josh Johnson in at quarterback, it's tough to stay motivated. So I think if they really tried their best and they were in the game, the Niners probably could have held them to below 30. I really think they probably could have, but the Niners drives were going so daggone fast. Their offense couldn't hold the ball at all. I mean, they were just so tired. They were just giving up, probably mentally, knowing they can't win. So it is what it is. So, but yeah, the Super Bowl to me might be entertaining for the most part, but I think the second half will really be an Eagles dominant showing, and I think they're gonna run away with it with a 2 touchdown finish. Maybe the Chiefs make it a one touchdown game at the very end or something. But I think that for the most part, we're gonna leave this game saying the Eagles dominated the Chiefs in the second half. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.